So all we're doing here, guys, we've taken the orange diver, just because my Dipsy's orange, so I'm just kind of pairing them together. I got about a 1 foot dropper on it. I've got the release put in on the diver, the Dipsy diver right here, and I've got a fairly light setting on the diver clamp right here. Now all we're going to do, the beauty of this is this diver can slide freely now because of the rear release on the Buds diver. So what we're going to do here, let me get the boat straightened out. We got our quick fish with the tuna and the bloody tuna on it. I'm going to kick that over right here. Now what I'm going to do, I like to run everything about 21 feet. Let me get the boat straightened out here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm holding on to the diver right there, and I got my line counter zeroed. I'm going to let my quick fish back 21 feet. So I'm letting my line counter roll out here until we get to 21. 21 is just a number that works really well for me. So once I'm at 21, what I'm going to do is take now that Dipsy diver is 21 feet in front. All I did was hook that diver in the release. Now what we're going to do, get the boat straightened out here. I'm going to reel this up. Odd tip here. Bring this Dipsy up. Set it in a rod holder. Now that Dipsy's going to dive down right there. Then what I'm going to do, need a boat captain here, guys. All I'm going to do is zero this out, and I'm going to go down 30 feet on my Dipsy. So I'm letting my line counter out to 30 feet. Once I hit the 30, and with the angle that this Dipsy's going right here, that 30 is going to put me down approximately about 20 to 22 feet, which is where these fish are going to be running at here in the afternoon. They start coming up once the current and the light gets low, and they start charging up the river. And that's it. Now we got our Dipsy 21 feet in front of that diver. You could never do that before, guys. This system right here is so efficient. See if we can hopefully catch a big fish on this. I'll get the other side set up and we're gonna go do a little fishing. All right, now on this side, guys, what we've got a 50-foot jet diver. We got it tucked in the top hole. That's the deep dive setting. I got a foot-long dropper on it, just like I'm doing with the Dipsy. All I'm gonna do is take the flasher and the super bait on this one, and I wanna go back 21 feet. I wanna keep that distance back behind everything equal. That's just how you prevent tangles and whatnot. So we're gonna go here. I'm zeroed out on my line counter. Going back 21 feet. Never been able to do this before with a jet diver, guys. All right, 21 feet. Now I'm just gonna take it, pull it back and put that in the release like so. Critical to put it in the rod holder, guys, because you want to know where zero's at. So see that diver diving right down the tip of the water right there? We know that's zero. So I'm going to go ahead and zero my line counter. And I'm going to go down 30 feet on this side as well, which is going to put me right in that 20 to 22 foot range. So we're going out here. There's 30 right there. Set our drag. Now we're utilizing our Dipsys and our jets in a totally different manner. Getting them way up in front of our lure, which is just a much better presentation. Having that stuff all right in front, the reason why they make different colors of that, Dipsys and jets, is because it's so close to the lure, it's making so much noise, they try to use it as an attractor. Well, that's fine when the fish are aggressive. I always have a rule. You can put a Volkswagen Bug 5 feet in front of a bait. If that fish is active, it's going to eat it. But they're only active 10 to 20% of the day. So what you got to do is get all that stuff away from it. By getting all your divers and stuff away from it, and you just have a bait out in space, you're going to pick up a lot more fish because you're appealing to them during that 80 to 90% window of inactivity. So get yourself some Buds divers, hook them to your jet diver, hook them to your Dipsy, put a weight on them, whatever you want to do, they're going to catch fish for you. All right, guys, the cool thing about the Dipsy, if I want to check my plug, we got the dual release. So the diver's got a release, the Dipsy's got a release. So what I'm going to do, I'll pick this guy up and I'm going to pop it. Okay, now what happened is that Dipsy released. Pressure's off. Straighten the boat up here. Okay. The pressure's off that Dipsy. So now I can bring it in. You can see right here. So what you can see, that Dipsy's released, right? Opened up. So it took the pressure off so I could check it. Little weeds on the diver. Now all I got to do here is just release the diver, release the buds, throw this over the side. Now what I'm going to do is bring the quick and everything in, right here. Show you how fast we can reset here. Okay, quick fish had a little foul in it. Now what we're going to do, come into here, we're going to reset our Dipsy, like so. Good now. Dipsy's set. Zero my counter out. I want to go back to that 21 feet. The weeds on our swivel here. Okay, I'm gonna let our quick fish back. 21 feet. I'm holding that diver right in my hand as I set it back. It's 21 feet. Now I'm just going to put her in the release, send her over. Here we go, guys. Fish on. This is the Dipsy diver, guys. This is utilizing the Dipsy diver. I got a quick fish on this side, but I've got the Dipsy diver now in place of that jet diver. I'm telling you guys, this Bud's diver, absolutely the most versatile trolling tool that you're ever going to use. It's pulling good, guys. All right, guys, what you'll see here, back this drag off a little bit, that Dipsy diver, now utilizing it, if you're looking for a release for your Dipsy, you cannot beat the Buds. It's a dual stage release. So you got the release on the Dipsy, which is nice for bringing your lure up and cleaning it and resetting it. But you got the rear release on the Buds diver, which holds your line in place. So what that does, by not having that lure pulling off the back of your Dipsy, it actually keeps your Dipsy angle nice and steep, which makes it dive better. Plus you got a release. I had this 21 feet in front of the flasher, just like I'm running with the jet diver, 21 feet in front of it hooked in. You cannot do that with a Dipsy because you can't reel that Dipsy through the rod tip. So you'd have 21 feet of line out trying to net the fish. Not with the Buds. She slides right down to that quick fish. See what you got here, guys. See how that Dipsy's released? So the Dipsy released, which took the tension off the fish. Our fish is back here on our quick fish. And then the Buds diver released and allowed that to go down. Now I'm here by myself. This isn't a super giant fish, but he's still a nice one. So what I'm gonna do here, make the swing, get him in here. There we go. Just like so. All right. All right, he's in the net. The hooks are out. So all I'm gonna do here, guys, just let me get this out of here. I have a hard time enough doing something by myself, let alone trying to catch a fish. All right. Let me get this up and out of the way here. Put this in the rod holder. I'll show you this fish real quick. Not a giant fish, but still a beautiful fish, guys. Starting to change color a little bit. We got this catch and release net here. There you go, guys. Not a giant, but a beauty. Nice, beautiful fish. All right, guys, I'm gonna dunk this one over. It's still real fresh. Slide it over. See you, buddy. Bud's diver. With a Dipsy, with a jet, with a weight, it don't matter, guys. It will make any presentation better, I promise you. It's a very versatile tool. You need to get some in your boat. See if we can't get one more before the sun goes down.